Good morning, this is the Paradise Unicorn Priestess, bringing you day 120 of A Course in Miracles, the Yin translation where we use female words. This would be April 30th if you're starting at the new year. The Reflections of Holiness. The atonement does not make holy. You were created holy. It merely brings unholiness to holiness, or what you made to what you are. Bringing illusions to truth, or the ego to God, is the Holy Spirit's only function. Keep not your making from your mother, for hiding it has cost you knowledge of her and of yourself. The knowledge is safe, but where is your safety apart from it? The making of time to take the place of timelessness lay in the decision to be not as you are. Thus truth was made past, and the present was dedicated to illusion. And the past too was changed and interposed between what always was and now. The past that you remember never was, and represents only the denial of what always was. Bringing the ego to God is but to bring error to truth where it stands corrected, because it is the opposite of what it meets. It is undone because the contradiction can no longer stand. How long can contradiction stand when its impossible nature is clearly revealed? What disappears in light is not attacked. It merely vanishes because it is not true. Different realities are meaningless, for reality must be one. It cannot change with time or mood or chance. Its changelessness is what makes it real. It cannot be undone. Undoing is for reality, and this reality will do for you. Merely by being what it is, does truth release you from everything that it is not. The atonement is so gentle, you need but whisper to it, and all its power will rush to your assistance and support. You are not frail with God beside you, yet without her you are nothing. The atonement offers you God. The gift that you refused is held by her in you. The Holy Spirit holds it there for you. God has not left her altar, though her worshippers placed other gods upon it. The temple is still holy, for the presence that dwells within it is holiness. In the temple, holiness waits quietly for the return of them that love it. The presence knows they will return to purity and to grace. The graciousness of God will take them gently in and cover all their sense of pain and loss with the immortal assurance of their mother's love. There, fear of death will be replaced with joy of life. For God is life, and they abide in life. Life is as holy as the holiness by which it was created. The presence of holiness lives in everything that lives. For holiness created life, and leaves not what it created holy as itself. In this world, you can become a spotless mirror in which the holiness of your Creator shines forth. From you to all around you, you can reflect heaven here. Yet no reflections of the images of other gods must dim the mirror that would hold God's reflection in it. Earth can reflect heaven or hell, God or the ego. You need but leave the mirror clean and clear of all the images of hidden darkness you have drawn upon it. God will shine upon it of herself. Only the clear reflection of herself can be perceived upon it. Reflections are seen in light. In darkness they are obscure, and their meaning seems to lie only in shifting interpretations rather than in themselves. The reflection of God needs no interpretation. It is clear. Clean but the mirror, and the message that shines forth from what the mirror holds out for everyone to see, no one can fail to understand. It is the message that the Holy Spirit is holding to the mirror that is in her. She recognizes it because she has been taught her need for it, but knows not where to look to find it. Let her then see it in you and share it with you. Could you but realize for a single instant the power of healing that the reflection of God, shining in you, can bring to all the world, you could not wait to make the mirror of your mind clean to receive the image of the holiness that heals the world. The image of holiness that shines in your mind is not obscure and will not change. Its meaning to those who look upon it is not obscure, for everyone perceives it as the same. All bring their different problems to its healing light, and all their problems find but healing there. The response of holiness to any form of error is always the same. There is no contradiction in what holiness calls forth. Its one response is healing, without regard for what is brought to it. Those who have learned to offer only healing because of the reflection of holiness in them are ready at last for heaven. Their holiness is not a reflection, but rather the actual condition of what was but reflected to them here. God is no image, and her creations, as part of her, hold her in them in truth. They do not merely reflect truth, for they are truth. Previously, I had commented about this repeated teaching in A Course in Miracles about the importance of bringing illusions to truth and the caution to not instead attempt to bring truth to illusions. And I mentioned that it is something that I do not yet understand the difference between what is being expressed, and I hoped to be able to catch enough information to understand it. This reading talked in several ways the bringing of illusions to truth, and one of them was bringing the ego to God to be returned and repurposed, all that energy that was put into illusions to be returned to its source. I guess I'm still hoping to understand what is the thing that it is cautioning us not to do when we attempt to bring truth to illusions. The only thing I can think of now to put towards that idea is that there is a desire to preserve the illusions that we made by trying to make them true. But I feel like there's a lot more that I want to understand about this. Also, it talked about the temple still being the home of God, and in a previous bit of talking, I explained how yet to come in A Course in Miracles, it explains that our body is not the temple of God, but relationships are. So I like to apply that to this concept, that it's not just inside of us alone, it's the inside of us shared with the other parts of God. We can't be sane until we are whole, until we heal the separation between us and all the other parts of ourselves that seem to be other people, not understandable to us right now, and even maybe people that we think are bad. It's asking us to be willing to change our perspective. All right, Lesson 120, review of Lessons 109 through 110. For morning and evening review, 109. I rest in God. I rest in God today. I let her work in me and through me, while I rest in her in quiet and perfect certainty. 110. I am as God created me. I am God's child. Today I lay aside all sick illusions of myself and let my mother tell me who I really am. On the hour, I rest in God. On the half hour, I am as God created me. That's it. Happy practicing.